In the previous video, what are the SQL inner join, and/or, having, and between clause statement language elements, we learned about some of the more advanced SQL statements and clauses, such as and, or, between, inner join, and having. We also learned about the SQL syntax, or rules, of the SQL language. In this video, what are the SQL Subquery and Exists clause statement language elements, you will learn about some of the advanced data definition SQL statements, such as Subquery and Exists. As we progress in learning SQL, we will learn to use statements for defining the database, statements that will manipulate and update data, and statements that will grant permissions to users to access specific data. At RealPars, we love helping you learn. So if you enjoyed this video as much as we enjoyed making it, click the like button. Subscribe and click the bell, and you'll receive notifications of new RealPars videos, so you'll never miss another one. Okay, first, let's recap what we've learned in our SQL lessons. Our sample database used in these lessons is named RealPars Model. You can find the download links for our sample database and its diagram in the description. RealPars Model database has several tables. Our sample RealPars database can be developed and viewed using an ERD diagram. The ERD displays tables and relationships to each other. For example, course lines and courses tables are related, using the course line column name. The ERD model may be explained in further detail in subsequent videos. This model is another way to create and visualize your database. This is our last SQL statement that we have written in Part 5 of this video series, using the having clause. The having clause was used for displaying the order number column data with two calculated columns, items count and total, created for the quantity and total amount paid for each order, only having total greater than 1,000 and the quantity greater than 600 from the order details table. Now, let's learn about some additional common SQL clause manipulation statements. A subquery is a query nested within another query used in the select, insert, update, or delete statement. Also, in MySQL, a subquery can be nested inside another subquery. A subquery is named an inner query, while the query that contains the subquery is named an outer query. A subquery can be used anywhere that expression is used and must be closed in parentheses. In this example, when the query is executed, the subquery runs first and returns all office codes of the offices located in the USA. Then, this results set is used as an input to the outer query, selecting the last name and first name columns from the employees table. Let's try this statement by writing it in the SQL Query tab. I press the Execute Query button to run the subquery where statement. The results will be displayed in the Output panel. Now, let's move on. The Exists operator is a Boolean operator that returns either true or false. The Exists operator is often used in a subquery to test if data exists condition. For example, in each row in the Students table, the query checks the student number in the Orders table. If student number, which appears in the Students table, also exists in the Orders table, the subquery returns matching rows. As a result, the Exists operator returns true. Otherwise, the subquery returns no row and the Exists operator returns false. Suppose you want to find the student who has placed at least one order. You would use the exists operator as follows. By pressing the Execute Query button, the result shows the records of the students who have placed at least one order. To get the student who has not placed any sales orders, you use the Not Exists operator as the following statement. We can test this statement in MySQL Workbench. So, I press the Execute Query button to run the Where Not Exists statement. The result will be displayed in the output panel with only a single student who has not placed an order. Now, we are ready to learn about additional database definition statements, such as joining tables together to list columns in a result from multiple tables. This concludes the video, What are the SQL Subquery and Exists clause statement language elements? The next SQL lessons soon to be available are: What is the SQL create table clause statement language element? What are the SQL cross-join, inner join, and union clause statement language elements? If you would like to get additional training on a similar subject, please let us know in the comments section. If you enjoyed this video, please press the like button. Please check back with us soon for more automation control topics. Also, be sure to download the RealPars app. When you download the app, you'll be able to watch an entire free course on PLC hardware. Just like this video, the lessons are all high quality and also very easy to follow. By downloading the RealPars app, you have access to a wealth of practical knowledge as an automation engineer right in your pocket, and you'll also receive new fresh out of the oven videos each and every week.